Today we're in Tintagel, a place long associated with the legends of King Arthur on the north coast of Cornwall. A beautiful hot summer's day. Let's go and check it out. I left my hat at home and luckily I found this wonderful pink hat. When your life is feeling a little bit flat and everything becomes routine, you don't need a holiday or this, you need a quest. And King Arthur's legends are steeped in quests. And we're going to look about what that might mean for you today here. What is the question that you bring to a place? And this can transform really a very simple journey into something much more profound. It could be about what should I do next in my life? What are my talents that I should be working on? Where should I live? It could be anything, but just have one focused question for when you go on a trip. And then you might even get some answers, or you might even just get better questions. Whether Arthur was a real person, several people, or perhaps more of a role than an individual, nobody really knows. What interests me is something else. So it's really about feeling the body, how a place opens you, how a place opens your gaze, how you feel more open in your body. Because that's the way we'll get more in contact with life, by how more open we can be to it. Why has this story endured for over 1,500 years? Why do people still travel here? Why do we still tell these stories? I wonder if it's because Arthur's story touches something very human. It speaks to adventure, it speaks to wonder, it speaks to initiation, it speaks to the call of the unknown. And perhaps that's something many of us still need today. I've been thinking about retirement and why life can sometimes start to feel a little flat. What if one of the reasons retirement feels flat isn't a lack of time, but a lack of quests? This is the Atlantic here. Between here and basically America, there's nothing. There's 3,000 miles of ocean. We're just on this journey for just a tiny moment. So it's not about eating as much as you can, enjoying yourself as much as you can. It's about being really with our full senses and enjoying this moment and saying, yes, what an incredible time to be alive. Quest contains uncertainty, it contains meaning, it contains growth, it contains transformation. At the end of a quest, the traveller is not quite the same person who began it. And what makes me wonder whether one of the challenges of retirement is that we stop asking ourselves an important question. Instead of asking, what should I do with my time? What have I asked? What is my quest now? Because perhaps Elderhood is not the end of the adventure. Perhaps it's the beginning, a different kind of adventure. When we were younger, our quests were often about achievement, building something, proving something, becoming somebody. But later in life, the quest changes. Perhaps the quest becomes learning, healing, creating, mentoring, deepening our relationships, exploring new parts of ourselves, serving something larger than ourselves. Sometimes in these places you just need to have a nice sigh and breathe out. Not necessarily grand adventures, not dragons and swords, but something that asks a little more than comfort, something that calls us forward, something that makes us feel alive. So as I stand here in this landscape of myth and legend, that's the question I'd like to leave you with. Not what are you doing, not how are you filling your time, but what is your quest now? So if you like this video, then you'll probably also like this video that I made about Glastonbury. Please subscribe, hit the notifications button, and catch you next time.